What's going on, friends and family? Thank you for joining me once again. And you know what makes every day a little bit better? Some Francis Magalona. So let's get into this right away. Life Goes By. I love that there's so many tracks by this guy. He's a legend, the master rapper himself, the mouth. Francis Magalona, what can you say? Kaleidoscope World. I mean, come on. Cold Summer Nights. Peace on Earth. He's got so many amazing tracks. It's absolutely mind-boggling. He left a big impact upon the world, and even to this day his music is still being played, and he's definitely achieved some form of immortality through his music, and I hope that they're listening to his songs forever and more. So let's get into this. Life Goes By Francis M. I always love to see what he brings because he's so versatile. He has so many different strands of artistry. He has so many different, he can rap, he can do these singing songs, love songs, straight up just ripping it up on the microphone, bars. He has a lot of versatility, so that's what I really love about him. And then he'll write a song like Kaleidoscope World, which is just sociologically, making social commentary, talking about social issues, equality, degradation, inequality, poverty, and all of these things, tensions. Is just always makes you think and always makes you smile. Sometimes may make you cry, but he can also write a love song too. So this dude's amazing. Let's get to this. I'm rambling. Let's go. Life Goes By Francis M. Thank you everybody for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoy the videos, and recommendations, requests, you can make them down below. I'll get to them in due time. I'll have them all done by at least 2026. I'll have 14,000 reaction videos done. I'm also going to start doing reviews. Anyways, let's get into this. Stop it, Mace. Stairway to Heaven sample right off the bat. All right.
When trials come, will you think straight? When you were young, in the dark, weren't you afraid? Did you play in the showering rain? Did you play all day? Did your clothes have muddy stains? But now you're on your own, you think you own the world. But now you're all grown up, you try to use the big words. You try to solve it all because you think you can.
How does he have so many incredible songs, man?
The less you know, the more you understand and think that life goes by. Life goes by in just a blink of an eye.
Yeah, life goes by in the blink of an eye, man. Life is fickle. Life is very, very fickle. You never know what's going to happen. So make sure that your loved ones know that you love them, and don't take them for granted, man. Too many of us go by day without speaking to our loved ones, our family members, our closest friends. We just become a little apathetic to that. We take people for granted. We take life for granted. And you really have to be grateful. I've figured out in the last little bit. And if you're going through struggles, there's people there to help you. You just have to ask them. They're there for you, man. If you really have people that care for you in your life, they will help you. And you can get through it.
Life goes by. Life goes by in just a blink of an eye.
Hey, yeah.
Now think of that. When times have changed, do you change too?
Times have changed.
When dire straits coming straight at you. When fear sets in, how do you react? When you're asked why, will you answer back? But now you're on your own, you think you own the world. But now you're all grown up, you try to use the big words. You try to solve it all because you think you can. The less you know, the more you understand, and that life goes by. Life goes by.
I love the way that the Stairway to Heaven, the classic song by Pink Floyd. It's Pink Floyd, right? I hope I'm right. I could be wrong on that. But so the Stairway to Heaven, that's one thing I'm sure of. But I love the way it's incorporated. And yeah, Life Goes By, man. I love the melodies created for the hook.
By in just a blink of an eye.
Bit of minimalistic drums and really focusing on the subject matter. I feel for this one is focusing on the message. Life goes by, man.
When things are rushed, are you satisfied? When hearts are crushed, do you feel the pain inside? When you feel down, do you get the blues? When you play around, do you win or lose? But now you're on
When you
your own,
play
you
around,
think
do you win or
own the
lose?
world. But now you're all grown up, you try to use the big words. You try to solve it all because you think you can. The less you know, the more you understand and think that
The less you know, the more you understand. That's interesting.
life
Goes by.
Life goes by in
Just a blink of an eye.
Think of that. Life goes by.
Life goes by in just the blink of an eye. Hey.
Think of that. But now you're on your own, you think you own the world. But now you're all grown up, you try to use the big words. You try to solve it all because you think you can. The less you know, the more you understand that life
Goes by. Life goes by in just the blink of an eye.
Think of that. Life goes by. Life goes by
In just the blink of an eye.
For you and I, life goes by.
There's no substitute for the real.
Life goes by in just a blink of an eye. For you and I, life goes by. Life goes by in just a blink of an eye. For you and I, life goes by. Life goes by. Life goes by.
Simple but sweet. Rest in peace, Kuya Francis. Just really makes you think, even Francis passing away, I know he got cancer, I think, right? But he left a big impact, huge impact. Obviously, he's very well known around the world, revered and beloved for the legacy that he left behind, for all of this music, the things that he did throughout his life. It's an incredible dude. That track, I like it. I like the theme. Life Goes By. It's somber. It's sort of melancholic, and the incorporation of Stairway to Heaven also adds like another level. Even in the theme of Stairway to Heaven. But yeah, life goes by in just the blink of an eye, and it's talking about ignorance, and you have to be grateful, man. Gratitude is a virtue. Humility is a virtue, and there's not enough of it now. People are very, very quick to judge, ungrateful, arrogant, and even just mean and hateful. Not sometimes just wanting to speak to people that have different ideas, or speak to people that they think are stupid. If you think somebody is, stupid, if they're willing to talk to you, if you think their ideas are wrong, if they're willing to talk to you, try to have a conversation. There's not enough conversation going on. There's not enough, understanding and tolerance of different ideas, differing opinions, and just overall, Francis, yeah, the master rapper, man. I always get something fantastic from him, whether he's just straight up rapping with a double time flow, rippity rap, like some of the tracks I've heard, or he's sort of doing a sing song sort of love ballad like Cold Summer Nights, or he's doing something more socially conscious rap song like Kaleidoscope World, or Peace on Earth, or something more nationalistic, something more about the Philippines or the culture in 3 Stars in the Sun, something about pride, being proud of your culture, your heritage, and also speaking up for those that need to be spoken up for. So anyways, yeah, let's get to an outro. I'm doing 2 outros today. Let's do it. We'll find something, no problem. Let's find something in the hip hop and rap section. Let's try this. And sorry that there was no video, everybody. Hey, 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 hey. You cry, and you're in pain, but no one can see because of the rain. It washes it all away. The skies are so bleak and gray. You weep and you feel like you're empty. But trust me, there is still plenty that you can do, so just do it true. Even though the alternative's tempting, heart-rending tragic events start unraveling friends. You just lose track of the fence, separating more from the less. The less adds up to a something. That something becomes your blood pumping right through your heart. You're alive in the dark, in the night. Find a spark and embark with your life. Life is short, live it lovely. Something above us is observing. Faith is a fountain, a braid, so embrace that face. What you must, judge what you say. We could go back way to an old saying, or we could all go on praying. You might think that this is in vain, but it's not. Only if you can truly contain. You gotta live in the vein of the people that have lived with love in their souls. Even as we take a toll, we cannot swirl down the drain. Boundless passion and action can't change what we wish would happen. Never hide your tears out of fear, even though we are geared to be leered at. That's a fact, but just push it on back and know that you're loved by your peers. Translate that redness in the sky to the music of your eyes. Behold the greatness you can't hide. I mean the God that we imbibe. Scribes search for the meaning of life as we drift and try to survive. I surmise we'll be alright despite the naysayers in our lives. Live with that passion, live with that heart, and even you can light up the dark. Alright everybody, we'll see you soon. Peace out.